Students are working on comparing fractions. We did whole numbers today, yesterday, and also the end of last week. So this is our last day's homework of whole numbers comparison. But they have this in their interactive journals if they brought it home. And I also just sent a picture on Remind, but this is one example in the steps when comparing numbers. I'm going to show you on their homework number 2 how to do it as well. So step 1, when we compare numbers, is we want to make sure that they are vertical and we're lining up the place values. So all of the place values are vertical and aligned. In this case, in this word problem is already done for you, but if it was horizontal like this, we want the kids to line them up vertically. Step 2 is for them to draw their lines for their place value. So draw their place value lines. This is just so that they can easily see and easily make sure that each place value, each digit is in the correct line or in the correct place value. Step 3 is for them to look at the word problem and to know if they're ordering from least to greatest or greatest to least. In this case, they are going from least to greatest. So that is step 3 for them to note that. Next, we're going to start solving. So when solving, we start from the largest number, the largest digit. The reason is when you're comparing, you want to make sure you start from the largest so that each place value, you can truly see if the number is actually bigger or smaller. So in this case, in our thousands place, there's 5 in each number. This doesn't give us any information if a number is larger or if it is smaller, so the students have learned to cross them out if the numbers are the same. Next, we go to the next column. Here I have 2 8s and 2 6s. Now I'm ordering from least to greatest, so the students have been taught if there's 2 of the same number, in this case, I'm going to start with my 2 6s. The numbers have my 2 6s because I'm going for the least number, and 6 is less than 8. So now I'm just looking at these two numbers to figure out which one is my least and my second least. I'm looking, the 6s are the same, so I can go ahead and cross them out. Next, I'm going to look at this 7 and this 9. The least of the 7 and the 9 is the 7, so I know that this whole number, the entire number, is my least number of all 4 of these rivers. So I'm going to write 5,672 under the least. Since I've already assigned an order to that number, the students can cross that one out. Next, I know river C is my second least number because the 6 is smaller than this and also smaller than this 8, and we already dealt with this. So this is my second least number, 5,699. Next, I'm going to go back to my other 2 numbers. Again, we know these 2 are greater than these 2 because of this 8 in the hundreds place. Because the 8s are the same, I'm going to cross it out and go to the next place value. I have a 9 and I have a 0. I am going to put the second greatest because that is the next. After the second least, we have the second greatest. And I know that the 0 is less than the 9 in the tens place. So this number with the 0 in it is my second least, or the third number in my order. The last number is my greatest, the 5,891. And I can go back and the student should check. I can look that I have 5s in each of these, and they are the same. And then I have 6s and 8s, so that order looks the same. And then I have a 7 and a 9, so I know that this is less than this number. So those are the 6s. And then I also know I have an 8 and an 8. I know the 0 is less than this 9. So this question asks, which river comes second in the list? And the answer would be this one. First, second, third, and fourth. If students were to put a symbol, they would put the less than symbol for each one of these. If you have questions, I'll be on Remind until 7 o'clock, and then I will also be on there later. Thank you. Bye.